How do you find the time to write?
Yeah.
That's a good question. You make the time to write. You don't find the time to write. That's the problem. Like most people, they're like, oh, I don't have time. I have this and that and everything. But like in reality, if you want to start writing stuff, if you want to write a book, if you want to write for an online business or something else, you just gotta make it a priority. It's like everybody, you know, like if you're a top sportsman, you make the time to practice. It's not like you find the time to practice in your day. It's like you just have to do it. So if you're a writer or if you want to build an online business, writing is a big part of that. And you just gotta make time for it. So how do you make time for it? Well, the easiest thing for most people is just, you know, find time for it in the morning. Because if you go, you know, if you have a full-time job, if you have a side business, then coming at home, you'll be tired. That's gonna be a million things to do. You have to clean, you have to eat, you have to be with your kids, you have to watch the Game of Thrones, like every single thing that basically happens. So if you want to make the time to write, like honestly, there's a couple of things. First of all, do it in the morning. And yeah, you know, if you can't do it in the morning, if you have work at like 7 or 8 or 9 a.m., then well, guess what? You should wake up earlier. Like that, it all comes down to, you know, making it a priority for yourself. So if you want to really be serious about writing, first thing is like just wake up earlier. Wake up half an hour, wake up an hour earlier, you know, if it is important to you, and start writing. You can write at home. Many people write at home and they do it successfully. For me, it always works to actually go to a coffee shop and just write there. So if you have a full-time job, go to a coffee shop, either close to your home, close to your job, or somewhere on the way in between. You know, spend like an hour there, get some coffee, get some breakfast, and just write for an hour. You know, give yourself the option to just write or do nothing, and that's how you start getting writing done. And you don't have to spend, you know, 3 hours writing each day when you're starting out, but if you want to get some writing done, maybe start with an hour. The simplest thing you can really do is go to a coffee shop in the morning, each day before work, and just write. That's how you get more writing done. That's how most people can write anywhere between like 3, 5, or even 10,000 words every single week. But just writing for an hour a day at the coffee shop. That's how you get started. If you want to write more after that, you can always increase that time, wake up earlier, go to work later, figure things out. But it's like, you know, it always comes down to making it a priority. If you're not willing to wake up earlier, if you're not willing to, you know, spend the time doing that and go to the coffee shop and make this happen, then it's just not important enough for you. So maybe just stop worrying about it. But if it is important to you, then make the time for it. That's simple. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, I invite you to come and check out my website at primozbozic.com. Sign up to the email list, leave your email address. I'm gonna send you some awesome resources for starting and growing your online business. And you'll also be able to talk to me about all of these videos and ask me any other questions that you have about starting and growing an online business. So if you want some more incredible content, come to my website, sign up to the email list, check out the blog, and I'll see you there. Bye.